Meteorologist Danielle Noyce here with your Monday Insights. Many of you have been checking out New England's first and only weather stream at 1degreeoutside.live and on your smart TV. Open up the YouTube app, search 1 Degree Outside Network and watch us that way. Here's what this video will cover. It's an active pattern ahead. We're in between fronts during the day on Tuesday, and then it's another quick shot of rain that comes in Tuesday night into Wednesday. We'll time that out. Below normal temperatures will take over after that for the end of the week, for the upcoming weekend, and for the extended period of wet as well. Of course, we'll have more on that in pattern predictions, a look at the next couple of weeks of weather. So two systems right here on the map are one front going to be pushing offshore, clearing already coming into portions of New England. Then there's a little break in the action. Then the next frontal system is developing over the northern plains. That's the next dip in the jet stream. There's that little break in between, and there's that dip coming into New England today with the pockets of rain, gusty wind shifting offshore. That's with a bunch of energy that's sliding overhead during the day today. There's that break for our Tuesday. Next upper level low and pieces of energy swinging through Tuesday night and Wednesday. And then what happens after that is this trough, this dip, remains in place, and that keeps the cooler than average temperatures around, and there are little lobes of energy that come overhead. Nothing all that organized, but a little bit unsettled with a few showers, particularly in western and northern New England through the end of the week, and we'll talk about those too. Otherwise, the storm system over the northern plains will shift east tomorrow. It's a sharp cold front, so typically this time of the year we start to see bigger clashes taking place, temperatures, that battle zone setting up of cooler than normal air in the northern plains with highs topping out only in the 40s, some 30s with elevation in the Intermountain West. And then still 80s and even some 90s in the southern plains. So that battle zone setting up with the areas of rain that will shift through the Great Lakes and New England Tuesday into Wednesday, cooler than normal air coming in behind it from the Great Lakes and the Midwest into New England. By the time we get to the middle and end of the week, still a lot of warmth. Actually could break some daily record highs in the southern plains through the middle of the week. So for us, northern New England, and particularly in northern Maine, we'll see some lingering pockets of rain on Tuesday morning and into midday. Think Aroostook County right along the Canadian border. Otherwise, our Tuesday is fairly pleasant for a fall day. Sunshine, increasing clouds. By the evening, there may be a stray shower that comes into western New England, but the bulk of the steadiest rain is still off to the west, and it does sweep through Tuesday night into Wednesday, kind of similar to what we have today. A dose of rain, some downpours, embedded thunder can't be ruled out, some brief gusty wind, but by midday, a lot of it's drying out. Some partial clearing comes in. Once again, northern New England hangs on to some pockets of rain a little bit longer. How much rain falls with this dose? It doesn't look like quite as much. Some spots, quarter to a half an inch, maybe a little bit less though in portions of New England. So it's a quick shot that comes in and out, but it will slow things down a bit, particularly for the Wednesday morning commute. And then Thursday, we start with sun, we build clouds, little trough, little wind shift. There's that upper level low swinging overhead. So a few showers, particularly from New York State, stretching into Vermont, northern New Hampshire. Not ruining the day, but definitely clouds will bubble up and they'll look a little bit ominous, and some of them will produce some showers. Same for Friday, Berkshires up the spine of the Green Mountains, but most of us are dry on Friday. I can't rule out an isolated shower, but no big weather issues for the end of the week on Thursday and Friday. So highs for our Tuesday, pretty seasonable for this time of the year. Actually, a couple degrees above where we should be. Most spots, 60s, mid 60s for central and southern New England, a tad cooler in the north, upper 50s in the crown of Maine, 40s in general overnight Tuesday night, clouds increasing, a couple of showers in western New England that swing through Tuesday night and Wednesday and push out of here pretty quickly. As the sun breaks out, we'll be in the 60s, 50s to the north. Just like today, there'll be some brief gusty wind that comes on by too, generally 25 to 35 mile per hour gusts. Thursday, highs only 55 to 60, so we knock it down a bit, and that's the cooler than average stretch that stays with us. More of a west-southwest breeze, about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Similar on Friday, a west wind, around 10 miles per hour, highs only in the 50s, 40s in the north, with more in the way of clouds and a couple of showers here. Meanwhile, still keeping an eye on the tropics. Hurricane season lasts all the way till the end of November, and we've got a developing system down near the Caribbean that will continue westward motion and likely to become a named system in the next couple of days, and passing just to the north of South America here, and will continue to move west. The next name on the list will be Melissa. Gradual strengthening here forecast, so we'll keep you posted on that. You can track the tropics right in our free weather app, of course, along with our weather here at home. thousands of 5-star reviews. Give it a try. We know there's so many weather apps to choose from. Download it. Let us know what you think. Search 1 Degree Outside Weather in the App Store and Google Play. And now's the time to get into your holiday orders for the 1 Degree Outside merchandise. So many items to choose from, colors, sizes, gift cards on there too. Just want to make sure you have enough time to get it in before the holidays. So check it all out at swag.onedegreeoutside.com.